Hello everyone, I am Anamika, your bio teacher, and today I am here with the same chapter, that is cell structure and function. And this video is mainly for class 8. In the previous video, students, we have read about the plasma membrane. So that means it is also known as cell membrane, the outermost covering. So everything about the cell membrane, that is what is their structure, function, how it control the various activities inside the cell. Now in this video, students, we will read about the nucleus. Do you know that the nucleus, that is called control center or brain of the cell? So why it is called so, we will study in this video. So let's start. Nucleus, that is a spherical body which is present generally inside the center of the cell, except in mature plant cell, which is shifted side because of the formation of the large vacuole. It is known as the control center or brain of the cell. The nucleus, that is surrounded by the double membranous structure, which is called nuclear membrane, and actually it is made up of lipid and protein. Right now I told you, student, that nucleus is called brain of the cell, control center of the cell. So that means suppose if any team leader, leader, that means gives the instruction to is the member. So that means what work they have to perform. So in that means the same manner nucleus also work, and it control the various activities inside the cell like growth and metabolism. Generally, one nucleus is present in cell, but sometimes more than one nucleus that is also present. And in some cell, like mature RBC and sieve tube cells, in that means these cells nucleus are absent. So that means nucleus is not present in this cell. Before starting the more structure and function, let us understand the diagram. The outermost covering of the nucleus, that is called nuclear membrane, which is a double membranous structure, and it is also made up of lipoprotein, that means just like the cell membrane. And that means outer membrane, that is rough, and the inner membrane is inside the nucleus. That means the nucleoplasm, the jelly-like substance, actually you can say the part of the protoplasm which is present inside the nucleus, that is called nucleoplasm. Endoplasmic reticulum, that also attached to the nuclear membrane. It may present between the nuclear membrane and cell membrane anywhere, and on endoplasmic reticulum ribosomes are present. Ribosomes helps in protein synthesis. Actually endoplasmic reticulum, that is of two types. Later on we will discuss in the next video. Inside the nucleus, thread-like structure that is present, that is called chromatin thread, or it is also known as chromatin network. During the cell division, it condenses and forms chromosomes, and on chromosomes genes are present, which is responsible for the transfer of characteristics from the parents to offspring. So that's why gene is called the hereditary unit, or that means and it is located on the DNA, and DNA is called hereditary material. One more question, students. Do you know that who discovered nucleus? And the answer is Robert Brown. Robert Brown in 1831 discovered the nucleus. A well-developed nucleus is generally present in eukaryotic cell. Well-developed, that means the nucleus in which nuclear membrane is present, and the size of the nucleus that generally vary from 5 to 25 micrometer. Actually between that means the nuclear membrane, some pores are present which helps in the exchange of the substances between cytoplasm and nucleoplasm, that known as nuclear pore. Now let's see that what are the function of the nucleus, that means what are the role that is performed by nucleus in any cell. Actually the function of the nucleus is very important, so that's why it is called the brain of the cell or control center. So nucleus, that is the storehouse of genes. Genes are mainly present on the chromosomes, and these genes control the production of the enzymes. without which there cannot be any metabolic activities. Should be, that means happen in any cell. So let's see some more function of the nucleus. Nucleus also order the cell to perform the cell division, cell secretion, and cell communication. So that means and apart from this, the various other function that is also controlled by the nucleus. That means if we remove the nucleus from any cell, then cell is not able to survive, so it will be die. And as you know that in mature RBC, nucleus is absent, so that's why its lifespan is only 120 days. After 120 days, RBC cells die, and in place of that, new RBC cells are synthesized in the bone marrow. Now let's see the diagram of the chromosomes and DNA. Actually, chromosomes are mainly observed when cells are, that means in the stage of the division, and a stretch of chromosomes, when we stretch the chromosome, then DNA is found, which is a double helix structure, which is, that means given by Watson and Crick. Okay, thank you students. Whatever the topic that I have discussed, that means about the nucleus, that should be clear to all of you. If you have any query, then you can ask your doubt. Thank you.